To me, receiving the Employee of the Month award makes us feel that we are cared for. By our administration, by our city leaders, and by our community members. It helps us come to work happy, knowing that what we're doing is something good.
to start? I think we're ready to start. That's what's going on. Oh, that's right. Yeah, JP. Okay, I'm going to call this meeting to order. It is 4:32. Ms. Ana, please establish quorum.
Yes, ma'am. Mayor Nori Garza,
Present.
Councilwoman Jessica Ortega,
Present.
Councilwoman Marissa Gerlach,
Present.
Councilman Alberto Vela.
Present.
Mayor, we've established quorum. Mayor Pro Tem Ruben Plata will be in after 6 p.m. today.
Okay, thank you. So the next item is invocation and Pledge of Allegiance, and we have Pastor Eliud Garcia doing the honors. Thank you, Pastor, for being here.
Let's bow our heads and let's pray. Lord, we thank you. I pray a special blessing during this season for Mayor and City Council and all our leaders in our city, Lord. As we celebrate Christmas, as we celebrate the birth, you said, Lord, I bring good news that will cause great joy for all people. That every citizen of Mission truly experience the great joy that you promise. Those who are being challenged, those who are blessed, those who are just wicked and ugly, and those who are good and righteous. And Father, the joy comes because a Savior was born that can cause change and transformation in people's lives. And let our city this season experience prosperity and increase. I pray for our mayor, I pray for city council. You give them the wisdom and the understanding, God, to take our city to new levels and let a new understanding and revelation of who Christ is, the Savior of the world is, Lord, that would cause them to truly make changes that would bring great joy to our city. We thank you for today, Lord. I pray blessing for those who will be honored today in this meeting, Lord, that the goodness of God, that joy that you promise would fall on us, and that we would experience the love and power of a mighty Savior, Jesus Christ. We thank you, Lord. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor, for being here and for your always inspirational words. Thank you so much. The next item is a disclosure of conflicts of interest. Anna?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Nothing? Okay. We'll move on to presentations, and the first one is October 2025 Employee of the Month.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. Today we are proud to present to you our Employees of the Month for October 2025. They were nominated by Chief Torres, and they are Officer Alexander Guerrero, Officer Jose M. Salinas, and Sergeant Luis Gutierrez. And once again, our media department has created a video showcasing the nomination.
Good, thank you.
To To me, receiving the Employee of the Month award makes us feel that we are cared for by our administration, by our city leaders, and by our community members. It helps us come to work happy, knowing that what we're doing is something good.
For receiving the Employee of the Month award here for the City of Mission, it's a great deal of an honor for me. It shows that we have the support of City Council along with administrators here, so it keeps us and it drives us to keep on working hard, doing what we do every day.
What motivates me is the advocacy that Mothers Against Drunk Driving does. The bravery that the families have to come forward with their stories, the bravery that the spokesperson, the spokespersonnel that reach out to the different departments across the nation. That motivates me to continue my efforts, to continue my work as a law enforcement officer in preventing drunk driving.
One of the things that stood out for me personally has been a fatal accident that I investigated about 9 years ago. That was involving children. So anytime you see children involved in fatal crashes, it gives you that extra motivation, and it's one of the things that you will never forget, and is the reason why we do what we do every single day. The message that I would like to share with the community is to avoid driving impaired at all costs, whether it is phoning a friend, a family member, calling an Uber, Lyft, many of the rideshare services that are provided to us. Take advantage of it. That way, DWI arrests do affect you in many different ways.
In a situation where we respond to an intoxicated driver that caused a fatality or something to that regard, we need to stay focused because we need to find closure for the family of the victims, and we need to make sure that we get a prosecution out of our investigation so that justice is served.
Teamwork helps me succeed by better preparing me as an officer. The outlets, the guidance that the Mission Police Department has shown me has been incredible. The team that we have a very strong team that I've seen compared to other agencies, and us being one of the top one in the state of Texas just shows. Our programs with the DRE, our programs with the nurse full-time during the weekends, the no refusal, it shows all together, and it takes one person at a time to make the team good. Receiving the Employee of the Month award from the Mission Police Department is a great recognition to me. Professionally, it shows the support system that we have based through our admin, through our supervisors, and the guidance that they do have us, and the confidence that they do have in us to go ahead and be out there and proactively enforce DWIs and proactively be out there for traffic enforcement.
Mayor and Council, Chief Torres, Mission PD. A few weeks back, our 3 officers here received a very important award in Dallas, Texas, from Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, and it was prestigious because this award is given to officers throughout the state of Texas, and Mission PD received those awards. So very proud of these officers. Last year, in 2024, we worked the state of Texas 1,034 fatal accidents involving DWI, and this year we're up to 1,869 fatality accidents with DWI. Obviously, we're a no-refusal city, and these 3 officers are very instrumental in apprehending drunk drivers. And I want you guys to know that I'm very proud of you. I know council is proud of you, and more importantly, our citizens are very happy that you're here. Thank you.
Congratulations, and yes, we are very proud of you, of the 3 of you, and our entire Mission Police Department. Y'all are doing amazing things, and we see it, and we acknowledge it, and we appreciate it. Thank you so much. So we'll go down with a picture, for a picture. We're going to put you guys next to the council. All right, there we go, and I will. Hold on.
Thank you.
You want to invite their families up? They're here dressed up. Yes, no. I'd like for the families to come up. And they can hold me. Yeah. May I have the families hold these?
Okay. Hold it.
Okay, and these are some over there. Yes. The baby hat.
Okay, that means hurry up.
Let's be quick. Let's be quick. Oh, I want to hold her. I remember those days.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would you like the professional?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
She's got real tears and everything. Okay, the next item is a presentation for the Years of Service Awards. Ms. Munguia and Ida.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. We begin our celebration tonight by recognizing those members of our team who have dedicated two decades of their professional lives to the City of Mission. 20 years is a remarkable commitment. This group includes our dedicated department heads who guide strategy and teams, those who protect and serve on the front lines, our brave police officers and firefighters, and the essential staff who preserve our heritage at the museum and keep our city functioning day to day, including those from sanitation and the street department. This diverse group has been instrumental in shaping the daily operations of our city, bringing consistency, experience, and energy to their respective departments. They have navigated challenges and celebrated triumphs, always prioritizing the needs of our residents. They are not just employees, they are the backbone of our organization. Please join me in acknowledging the impressive dedication of our 20-year service award recipients. With us today, J.G. Dominguez from Parks.
Yeah, let's go down. Yes.
You want council to come down and just hand them their plaques, and then we're going to take a group picture afterwards.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to do a group picture afterwards. Artemio Garcia Jr. with the police department. Hilario Moya Jr. with Mission Police Department. Juan Jose Munoz Hernandez with the Streets Department. Desi Olivares, Fire Department. Kelly Arthur Smith, Fire Department. Antonio Vargas, Sanitation Department. And yours truly, Mayor, Aida Lerma with the Event Center. Thank you. And we can take a picture. 25 years of service. Next, we move to a truly significant benchmark, a quarter century of service. Our 25-year honorees represent deep roots and profound experience within the City of Mission. Over these years, they have witnessed tremendous growth and change. This group includes our experts in planning, who lay the groundwork for our future, dedicated team members in water distribution and the water plant, who ensure the reliability of our vital resources, courageous professionals in the fire department, and those who manage our recreational and quality of life programs and aquatics. Their knowledge has been vital in guiding the city's direction. Their commitment is a testament to their passion for public service and their belief in the Mission community. To sustain this level of dedication for 25 years requires loyalty, resilience, and heart. Thank you for your unwavering commitment. Let's hear it for our esteemed 25-year service awards as they come up. Omar Cantu, Water Distribution. Romeo R. Carabeo, Water Plant. Rick Contreras, Aquatics. Rafael de la Rosa, Water Plant. Alejandro Hernandez, Planning Department. Not with us today, also celebrating 25 years, is Susana de Luna from Planning and Rudy A. Oliva from the Fire Department and Ruben Gonzalez Jr. with Mission Police Department. Congratulations to all the honorees.
Thank you.
This individual is not here, but I do want to recognize his 30 years of service, who's reached an extraordinary milestone with the City of Mission Police Department. 3 decades is a testament to unwavering courage, resilience, and deep commitment to protecting our community. This officer has spent countless hours on patrol, upholding the law, and ensuring the safety and trust of our residents. They haven't just served, they have built an enduring legacy, mentoring younger officers and setting a high standard for integrity and public service. We should recognize Pedro Chavez Jr., reaching 30 years of service with Mission Police Department. We're now celebrating a level of commitment that is truly, truly rare. 35 years of service within the City of Mission Police Department. This officer is a pillar of our force and a constant presence in our community. Over 35 years, they have not only enforced the law, but have adapted through decades of changes in public safety, demonstrating profound resilience and adaptability. Their long tenure is a symbol of their immense personal sacrifice, their unwavering loyalty to the badge, and their deep-seated desire to protect the citizens of Mission, making our city safer every single day. Let's give a warm round of applause for our 35-year service recipient, Miss Irene Tagle, Mission Police Department. Miss Irene, is your family here or you want me? Yes, one more. 40 years of service. Finally, we get to recognize the crowning achievement of today, an employee celebrating an unparalleled 40 years of service. This dedication is even more remarkable considering their daily commitment as a hardworking laborer at our vital city water plant. For 4 decades, this individual has ensured that one of our community's most essential services, clean, safe water, runs smoothly. Their tireless effort, reliability, and hands-on dedication have made them an irreplaceable asset, a true legend whose consistent work touches every resident's life. Thank you for your grit, your loyalty, and for setting the highest standard of public service. Please join me in honoring our incredible 40-year service award recipient, Mr. George Saldana.
Thank you so much. I think George started when he was 10. ¿Verdad, George? You started when you were 10? Yes? Okay. Okay. Next item is an update on Bryan Road.
Good afternoon, Mayor and City Council. I want to invite the contractor and the engineer. As you all know, we started Bryan Road this late summer from Business 83 to 495. The contractor is Mr. Javier Vento with Vencer Construction, and our engineer is Mr. Javier Hinojosa with Javier Hinojosa Engineering. As you all know, this is a $6.2 million project. The original schedule for this project was 18 months, but we decided to close Bryan Road completely so we can expedite this project within 12 months. So we should finalize this project next year, late summer of next year. As the Mayor and Council promised to deliver the community letters to our residents that are adjacent to Bryan Road. Even the Mayor has delivered them personally every Friday. We're continuing to deliver that, and also we're putting it on our 311 app, on the application that we have there in the city of Mission. I know these months are, they're going to be kind of rainy or cold. There's be some instances that we're not going to be able to deliver the letters on Fridays, but it'll be on our 311 app. So the public can rest assured that we'll always be keeping them informed, and also in the bag we have them in Spanish. So we have been delivering those letters up to now. We have Chief Torres was kind to flown the drone this afternoon. If we can play the video. So as you can see, this is in the vicinity of in front of the Bryan Elementary, which the contractor is going to start excavating it on the Christmas break. The elementary is going to be out for 3 weeks. The contractor is anticipating to finish the excavation within those 3 weeks, which they're going to be starting on December 19th. So they're going to have a couple of excavators expediting that work. And also we already communicated with the school district. We're going to be working also on those intersections just in front of the school district and the Bryan Elementary, which is Ash and Oak. So we'll be working on on those intersections. And also, we're going to be excavating those sections right on the west side. The contractor is going to be working on those subgrade areas. Also, the contractor continue working on the weekends, expediting this project. And also, Mayor, we're going to have another town hall meeting at the beginning of next year, which is going to be January 5th here at City Hall, here in the chambers. And as the contractor is continuing to work on the west side, you can see on the west side all the way to Bryce, the caliche is already lined in that area. So hopefully we have that area paved soon. Also the sidewalk, as you can see, the contractor is working on the sidewalk and cover and gutter. Most of the sidewalk on the west side is already completed. Also the water line on the east side, it's already almost completed all the way to 22nd Street. The contractor is going to be also paving the area. As you can see right now, you're going to be seeing the contractor already paving from 495 south. So they're hoping to finish all the way to 22nd Street before the end of the year. So we can start alleviating some of the traffic on those intersections and also on Gaston Circle. So Gaston Circle can be using more of 22nd Street and the alley that is there. Right now it's already paved all the way to Ursula. So the contractors continue to working on the roadway. Also on the contractor also brought extra crews to expedite this project. As you can see, all the heavy equipment and machinery on the roadway. Just a note here, this video was taken this afternoon, so they were on their lunch hour. That's why you don't see personnel out there. But so you can see all the equipment that they have out there. They have 2 excavators, 2 maintainers, a paver, and 3 rollers. Also, they have 2 backhoes and loaders working on drainage and working on the inlets right now. As you can see, most of the sidewalk and the retaining walls abutting the properties on Bryan Road are completed. Also, the irrigation system and landscape system, it's already completed on those sections of the road. We have gotten a lot of good complaints, if you will. Good complaints from the property owners that the contractor has been very proactive in servicing for example, when they have trash or brush, the contractor has been proactive in taking those brush out of the way, because that helps them also expedite the sidewalk and the curb and gutter. Also, they have been pushing the trash cans all the way to the roadway, so our sanitation department can go and pick it up on their schedules. As you can see there, the 22nd Street is already ready to pave the turnout and the intersection. And as you can see up ahead, they have the hot mixing crew, which is getting ready to pave all the way to 22nd Street. And that's all I have, Mayor. Also want to reiterate the date for the town hall meeting, which is going to be January the 5th at 5:30 p.m. here in Mission City Hall.
January the 5th or the 6th?
The 5th.
Yes, it is on the 5th. It's on a Monday.
Yes.
Okay, yes, sorry.
Mayor, can I ask a question?
Yes, absolutely.
So JP, I noticed that on some of the sidewalks, you all even went a little bit higher on the side of the wall of the residence.
The retaining walls.
The retaining wall.
The retaining wall.
Some of it goes a little higher.
Yeah, so we did that retaining wall, so the embankment on the properties want to have a steep slope, and they want to have a hard time mowing their property. So we made it flush to their yard, and also the contractor took it upon themselves to relocate their sprinkler system, their landscape system, and they did it on their own. So we were very
great. Thank
thankful
you
with
so
the
much.
contractor for that.
Looks really nice.
Thank you.
That was basically to prevent erosion of the soil into the roadway.
Thank you, Javi. It looks really nice.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, do y'all have anything else to add? No? Okay, very good. Well, thank you so much, and I think everything is going as smoothly as possible. I know that you've been addressing the concerns on a daily basis. I know you have someone there in the morning, making sure that the residents are informed and kept up to date with all the latest changes. So I appreciate that, and I think the residents really, truly appreciate that too. So, thank you.
Thank you.
righty, next item is the report from our Greater Mission Chamber of Commerce.
Hi. Good evening, Mayor and Council. Let's see if they have the presentation. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, wonderful activities happening at the Chamber. I'm going to recap a couple of highlights that we've had. We held our annual member holiday appreciation breakfast at the Chamber. We went ahead, we know how the holidays, the month of December is always jam-packed with extracurricular activities. So we went ahead and kicked it off in the month of, a couple of weeks ago. So thank you for everyone coming out and joining us. We're over 400 members strong, and we recognize that we should stop and give thanks when we can, and it's important for us to do that once a year. This morning we did have a ribbon cutting, an expansion for Easy Cuts. They did have a location that closed down in 2020 during the pandemic, but they're stronger now. They have more members, so we're really excited, and we celebrated them this morning. We also celebrating Salon Agave, their milestone ribbon cutting, grand opening, and Upper Valley Art League celebrated their 90th milestone celebration. So we did have a lot of artists that have been part of the Upper Valley Art League for a very long time. So we're really grateful for that. We're welcoming a couple new members. Just a reminder that the Chamber of Commerce, we have open enrollment for any members wanting to join any day throughout the year. So we're welcoming back Ranch House Burgers, Collision Masters, Easy Cuts, Taekwondo, and Helping Hands at Home Care in town. We do have several upcoming events, but I did make an upcoming events calendar for everyone to have. But we do have a grand opening for Freedom Bank. They are expanding to Missions. We're really excited. Please join us to come celebrate this milestone. It'll be at 4:30 on December 10th. Fork to Fit is also celebrating, and they will be held on December 11th. So come by and join us. They're going to have some refreshments. And under Discover Mission, we do have a holiday market, which we have over 30 vendors that are local. So if you still need to do Christmas shopping, come and join us. It's going to be at the Leo Placita. And we will have a Santa and a Grinch on site. And we also have special presentations, performance from Mission CISD students and Sherryland High School. And we, of course, the celebration continues. It felt like this month everybody wanted to just do a milestone before they wrapped up the year. So, of course, Boot Jack is here on the corner of Conway and the Expressway. We're really excited. They're going to have a big program. They're going to have the RGB Vipers cheer team come and join us. They have asked the local schools to come and participate. So some of the students will be participating at this grand opening as well. And also Juan Diego Academy, they are welcoming the business community and parents to come and learn about the academy, and it will be a networking social in the morning. And our upcoming events, we do have our annual health and wellness. Thank you to the City of Mission for partnering up with us every year to ensure that we have a healthy community, as well as Mission Regional Medical Center. It is free and open to the public. The hospital is donating blood work exams that are complimentary. So anyone who's interested, they must fast for 12 hours, and they can set up an appointment by giving us a call or signing up online. We do have them on the social media channels. So once again, this is the annual health and wellness fair. It is free, and it's a 2-day event from the 13th and 14th. Anybody in the medical industry that wants to promote, we do have some sponsorships, exhibitor booths available. And of course, our annual Citrus Sip-Off. Last year we celebrated the inaugural, and this year will be our first annual. We're really excited. It will be held at Alyssa's Acres. So we do invite the community to come out. We actually already secured a couple of bartenders in the area. Moon Mixology, the local restaurant, will be participating, and then Bourbon Street Grill, as well as Ranch House Burgers. So we're really excited. At the Citrus Sip-Off, we will be showcasing last year's cocktail winner, which was by the Loreto Bistro, and it's not a Paloma. So anyone is welcome to come. This event is to learn and come taste Mission, and it's $100 per entry. And of course, save the date. Our signature business luncheon will be on February 18th, and the topic will be on state of international affairs. We have a wonderful lineup. Once we have the lineup confirmed, we anticipate rolling out the lineup in early January. And we do annual member surveys, so now our surveys are open, and we do value and request feedback from our members, from our community, to talk about their experiences. So this survey is available online. It's available in English and Spanish, so we do invite our members in our community to come and give us a line so we can continue improving programming. And happy holidays, and we'll see everybody next year. That's all I have this evening, Mayor.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, the next item is our departmental reports. Those were in our packets. Are there any questions or comments?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented.
There's a motion and a second to approve the reports as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 4-0. And the next item is citizens' participation. Ms. Anna?
Yes, ma'am. We have representatives from Walk with Christ organization. They would like to speak on agenda item number 52.
Okay. Good evening. If you could just please state your name.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. Counsel, my name is Alfredo Hernandez. I'm chaplain for the City of Mission by the Refugio Ministry over here down the street. Good evening, my name is Alfredo Hernandez. As ambassador on behalf of the Iglesia Vino y Aceite, we are grateful to present the Walk for Jesus Christ. It's a 4-mile walk where we can show the Rio Grande Valley, the unity between the churches in the valley. Here present, we have 3 members of churches, La Iglesia Apostólica Reino, Poder y Victoria, the Father House from Donna, Texas, myself from Vino y Aceite, and we have 10 other churches willing to walk with us for Jesus, not just to show the unity in between the body of Christ, but also to the city or maybe the state. The walk, we want to start it in 495 all the way on Conway, and we're gonna end it up in Alton, Texas, in the city of Alton with the police department. We recently talked to Mr. Vela. He agreed to have a service at the end of the walk. And la visión más que nada es mostrar la unidad no solamente en la ciudad, sino también en las iglesias, y dejar a un lado todas las diferencias de doctrina y religión, y más que nada liderar con lo que nos une, que es nuestro Señor Jesucristo. Entonces, I thank you for the time, for letting me present this, and that's pretty much it.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Anna, is there anyone else?
No, ma'am, that's all.
Okay. We'll move on to announcements. City managers.
Yes, I have a couple of announcements. So this Saturday, we're having a wreath laying event at our Veteran Cemetery. It's December 13th at 9 a.m. Also, we're going to have the Mission Mega Adoption Event by the Animal Shelter to adopt a pet, December 13th at 8 a.m., just across the street at Parks and Recreation. Also, we're going to have a coffee with Mayor on December 19th at 8 a.m. here at the Jitters Coffee by the Seed Building. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Andy, do you have anything? You're good? Thank you. Beto, Melissa, anything? No? Okay. All right. Then we will move on to the next item, and those are the public hearings. Planning and zoning recommendations.
Mayor, City Council, good evening. The first item for your consideration is a rezoning case from agricultural district to a townhouse residential district to general business district for a property along the south side of Griffin Parkway, just west of Augusta, a little bit east of Conway. So the zoning is mostly agricultural, with a piece being townhouse district. Here's the aerial of the property. There's 2 abandoned homes facing Griffin Parkway. Survey, photos of the property. It's large oak trees. In the comprehensive plan, it calls for the north one half to be for commercial uses. So during our workshop, there were some concerns that the general business district was too intense for that property because there's some townhouses directly to the east. So I'm adding this graphic that shows the difference, the major so during the workshop, a neighborhood commercial was discussed as a possible alternative. So this graphic shows the differences between general business district and neighborhood commercial district. And I highlighted the major, 2 major differences. General business district allows automobile shops as a permitted use. And it also allows bars, cocktail lounges, taverns, saloons as a conditional use, with a conditional use permit. So as you know, those businesses tend to be noisy in nature, and so that's perhaps a reason why this zoning will not be appropriate for this property due to the proximity to the townhouses that are to the east. So this went before the Planning and Zoning Commission. There was no opposition from the surrounding property owners, and they recommended approval unanimously.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Just please state your name.
Good evening. My name is Carlos Swanson. I'm with Cross Development out of Carrollton. So we're looking to purchase this property, several different kind of lots right now. We're going to combine them, make it into 2 lots, and then we do develop for several automotive-related uses. So that's why we're primarily pursuing the C3 zoning. We have several different tenants that we do build for, and then I guess I'm open for any questions that y'all might have on this.
Okay. Do we have any questions at this time? We can always call you back if there's something comes up.
Okay. I know you had touched on noise might be an issue. I've personally taken a decibel reading device and gone out to a busy street in Dallas where we have a car wash and just cars constantly going by. That was usually about 65 decibels. I then went and stood at our tunnel exit, which is the noisiest part of a car wash because there's all the dryers. And that was able to, I think that was about a little bit higher. So even our most worst use case scenario of a car wash, it would not be as loud as what the road case is. So I just wanted to present that information.
Okay, thank you so much. Is there anyone else that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone else that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? All right, do we have any questions for staff or discussion? Okay.
Is there opposition to this proposal? Since the planning and zoning unanimously approved it, is there opposition?
Well, we haven't quite, I mean, we're still in that discussion mode, so we haven't heard from the council. But please state your name, just for the record.
I'm Roy Wood.
Okay.
And I own the property, a part of the property that they're proposing to change the zoning on. And my particular part of it is about an acre and a quarter. And it is unique because it has 3 different zonings on it now. Mm-hmm. It was originally residential, and I tore an old house down there that was kind of rat infested. And the barn, which is agricultural, and then a very small portion of it was zoned for townhouses, as well as the remaining portion of property that I own is zoned for townhouses. And so I've had it on the market several years. I'm a real estate broker, so had it on the market for several years. I imagine you and I have talked about it before.
Yes, we have.
And so I just wondered if there was opposition to it. I haven't heard anything, and according to you, there's nothing been recorded or no. Y'all sent out 23 letters, I think, and no one in the neighborhood opposed it. So Of course, I'm in favor of rezoning it
Right.
because I've been paying taxes on it a long time.
Yes, you have.
So, and it took me a while to put that piece of property together. So I appreciate your concerns, and if there's anything we can do to help alleviate any of those concerns, we'd be happy to do it.
Okay, thank you. Jess, do you have any comments, questions, discussion, anybody? Motion?
I just, in discussion in the workshop, we just discussed about how many car washes there will be in town. And so I don't know, that is what they're planning to put there. Where is the next one closest to that?
Well, we're discussing zoning, right?
Yes.
We're only discussing zoning.
Yes, so today's agenda item is just to address the rezoning request. From the different types, actually, there's three zonings in that particular property. So what the staff is recommending is a C2, which is basically it's a
Neighborhood commercial district.
Neighborhood commercial,
Yes.
right, which, if you'll bring back that item on the differences. So as he pointed out, as Mr. Cervantes pointed out, the main differences between the C3 and the C2 is that in the C3, you could have an automotive repair, paint, or body shop, or you could have bars, cocktail lounges, taverns, saloons, dance halls, or nightclubs. So these are the allowed uses in a C3 zone, and I think the concern is to have a C3 next to a R1T zone. And I agree with Mr. Cervantes' opinion that a C2 would be more appropriate for the transition between the R1T and a general commercial zone. So that's my thought on that, but we would need to discuss it further.
I believe we had a lengthy discussion in the workshop related to this and the zoning, and we looking at every angle, and I believe that C2 would be the most appropriate zoning given its location at this time.
I agree as well. I think with the apartments next door and the townhomes, it'd probably be better for C2.
Okay. All right. Jess, do you have anything else to add? No? Okay.
I have a question, if I may.
Go ahead, Roy.
This workshop you mentioned, when did y'all have that workshop?
Our workshops are held before our meetings and.
Before this meeting?
Yes, and the purpose for that is to go over future items that are coming up on our agendas. So it gives the staff an opportunity to present the items, and if we have specific questions, they can either be asked there, or we have time to find out information between then and the meeting date. So I believe that.
Executive thing there, like.
I'm sorry?
Is that an executive thing where I wouldn't be invited to that?
Oh, no, it's an open meeting. Yes.
I didn't get those.
Okay. All right. So is, any other discussion? Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to convert to C2.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to allow a C2 zoning on this particular item, which is the southwest corner of East Griffin Parkway and Augusta Drive. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously 4-0. Thank you.
That would be ordinance 5740.
5740, yes, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Anna.
The next item for your consideration is a rezoning from agricultural district to single-family residential district. This is at the northwest corner of mile 1 south on Los Ebanos Road for a proposed single-family subdivision. And this is just north of Leal Elementary School. Zoning agricultural. The property is currently being farmed. Survey, photos of the property, that's from Los Ebanos. This is the photo from 1 mile south, in line with the comprehensive plan. We did have one person from the freeway subdivision across the street to the east that had some concerns about traffic and property taxes. I believe the concerns were addressed during the PNC meeting. PNC recommended approval unanimously.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the rezoning request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Please state your name.
My name is Emictio Salinas with M2 Engineering, and we're located at 1810 East Griffin Parkway in Mission, Texas. We're the project engineers for this subdivision, and it's very similar to the development that we just did right across the street to the south. We're proposing a gated private subdivision with 2 entrances, and so I think it's something that's very nice in the area. It's been beautified. I grew up there, so I think it's looking much better. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Anyone else that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions, discussion?
May I see the map and the entrances? Is this the one with the?
So the subdivision is
it
later in the agenda.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
And the variance request has been addressed, but I will present that later.
My bad.
Yes.
Okay. So again, this is a rezoning request.
I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Okay.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the rezoning request from AOI to R1. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5741.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next item.
Next is a rezoning from agricultural district to general business district. This is on the south side of Griffin Parkway, west of Conway, just west of El Pato restaurant. So here, as you can see in the map, the whole area is zoned general business district. Griffin Parkway is wider here, so it lends more for commercial development. Photo of the property, survey, comprehensive plan. There was no opposition, and Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval unanimously.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request?
I'm back. Carlos Swanson again. This is similar to what we just did, except it's adjacent to red, but it's, or C2, but there's a lot of homes in the rear. Your argument against mine was that we were adjacent to homes and there's homes next to it on either side. Here it's just in the rear. So I'm speaking in opposition to this just because it's an unfair, incorrect, inconsistent zoning recommendation. So I appreciate that.
All right, thank you for your comments. Okay. Anyone else like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions or discussion? Is there a motion?
So this is just a rezoning from, what is it currently?
Agricultural district to general business district, which is in line to the zoning to the east, to the west, and to the north. And Griffin Parkway is wider in this part of town as compared to, it has a shoulder, it's a wider cross-section.
Mayor, I'd like like to make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the rezoning request as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5742. And that's 4-0. Next item.
Conditional use permit request for an event center named Confetti Avenue Party Place. This is on south side of Griffin Parkway, just east of Humboldt Street. No alcohol is proposed in this small event center. Share parking, so it's next to the quality cleaners there. Floor plan, really nice inside. So here we're recommending approval for 1 year. There was no opposition from the surrounding property owners, so PNC recommended approval unanimously.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Are there any questions for staff? Discussion or a motion?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the request as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously 4-0. And that is ordinance number 5743. Next item.
It's a conditional use permit to allow the construction of a guest house in a residential area. This is on Merlin Drive, just east of Stewart. This is the existing home. Zoning is R1, so this is the floor plan for the proposed guest house, and the site plan showing the proposed location of the guest house and no encroachment on the setbacks. We're recommending approval for life of the use. There was no opposition from the surrounding property owners. PNC recommended approval unanimously.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions or discussion?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
There is a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5744. Next item.
This is a conditional use permit for a new bar and grill. This is the proposed Lux Lounge on the east side of Sherry Road, just south of Business 83, in the same commercial plaza as the Taboo Bar and Grill. So that's the location of the proposed bar grill, Lux Lounge and Bistro. Floor plan, photos of the interior, the menu. So we added the licensed security officer as discussed during the workshop, and we're asking for your consideration to add an additional condition, which will be not to charge for parking for the patrons at any time, because for Taboo, they've been charging for parking, and they're not supposed to do that. So we're adding that condition to this one and Taboo and the other one later on your agenda.
Oh, I've never heard of that, but okay.
Yeah, they're charging for parking, and they shouldn't be parking. They shouldn't be charging. It's a shared parking.
Okay. All right. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? All right, any discussion, questions? A motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as requested. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5745.
Next is conditional use permit for the sale and on-site consumption of alcoholic beverages for Malquerida Bar and Grill. This is on South Cherry Road in San Mateo. And that's the plaza with the location. Photos of the interior. It used to be Lada 52 before. So now they're proposing Malquerida. The menu for food. Same thing, we added the licensed security officer requirements, and then that they do not charge for parking just in case.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? there any questions, discussion? Or a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay. Is there a second?
A second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as presented for 4001 South Sherry Road. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5746. Next item.
It's a conditional use permit to a renewal for a portable building at the corner of Taylor and Victoria Avenue. There's a construction company operating out of there. So here's for the landscaping was mentioned during the workshop. Here's a close-up of the landscaping. So a condition can be added that they enhance.
That need to comply with the requirements. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions, discussion?
Mayor, I have a question.
Yes.
How long do they plan to have are they going
So
to
that's
be-
so we talked to the applicant. The applicant desires to be in this location indefinitely. So he has no plans to relocate.
And it's exactly where exactly? Like
At the
what's
north.
the address?
So at the northwest corner of Victoria and Taylor. .302 South Taylor.
It's just north of Discount Tire, right? The Discount Tire
Oh,
place?
yeah, it's around the corner.
Yes.
So the applicant is very happy operating his business from there using that portable building. But we can...
And the conditional use permit is for how long?
For 1 year?
For 1 year?
Yes,
Okay.
but we can ask for landscaping and give him a few months to
get
give him
that
till the
done.
spring.
This is his first year that he's applying?
No, this is a renewal.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's already been for how long? 1 year?
Since 2025, since 2021,
2021?
I believe so.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And he has no intention, this is his plan to stay in this building. That's his.
Yeah, he told us that he's happy there and he has no intentions of relocating.
I was under the impression that these type of buildings were temporary until they built something or found another. So I would not, I'm inclined to say I'm okay with giving him another year, but I think that he needs to kind of think about what he's going to do because there's other community members or business people that might want to do the same thing, and I want to be fair across the board for everybody.
Okay, so
Does he, is he a tenant or does he own the property?
I think he owns.
He owns the property? Okay.
So what I can do is have a conversation with the applicant tomorrow and tell him you really need to build a building or relocate.
Because there's a
it could
home
be-
right next door, right?
Yes.
Like, is it on the same lot, the home with that, or no?
No,
Oh, it's separate, okay.
it's a separate lot.
But what's right behind the
That's-
trailer?
Discount.
Because it looks like two little trailers, like a big trailer and then a half a trailer, or what is that? Is it like storage?
Yeah, I think it's just like a travel trailer. Let me see. Could be the title place.
So what's in the travel trailer? Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Does somebody live in that?
No, I think he just uses it.
It's just storage.
Yeah, just storage.
You, is that your motion to?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented with making sure that you tell
Yes.
the owner of
That it could be the
what
last
future.
year.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, is it?
Well, you said the landscaping right in a 1 year? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's a renewal for 1 year, but that it could possibly be the last renewal. So I will relay that to the.
And I would like to see maybe some type of workshop to discuss, maybe coming up with some type of ordinance, or how many of these in the city do we have?
Yes.
And that way we can look forward to having something consistent.
We can have it at our next workshop. Andy, JP? Okay. All right. Is there a second? to that
Second.
motion?
Second.
All right, there's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as requested for 1 year, and the additional landscaping requirements to be met. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5747. Next item.
A conditional use permit renewal for a home occupation in a property zoned large lot single-family residential. So here we have it's a consignment store just north of the Sharyland High School. And the applicant lives in the house, and he has the store in the front portion of the house, at the corner with Sunset and Sherry. He built a small parking lot in the front. That's the floor plan, so he has the business in the front, he lives in the rear. And it's a neat business. No opposition, so we're recommending life of the use.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Are there any questions or discussion?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented for life of use.
Second. There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5748. Next item.
Conditional use permit renewal for a drive-through service window, Tropical Breeze, on the north side of Griffin Parkway with River Oak. We haven't had any problems here, so we're recommending life of the use.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Are there any questions or discussion?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion for the recommendation of staff and planning and zoning to approve as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Ordinance number 5749. Next item.
A renewal of a conditional use permit to keep an RP on a temporary basis to care for an elderly parent. This is in the Madero community on Lopez Street. So that's where the daughter is staying, and that's where the elderly parent lives. And the parent's still alive, thank God. So we're asking for a 2-year renewal.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Please come and state your name, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Ofelia Cisneros. Well, I appreciate, the use that you gave me last year. But I am doing what I said I was going to do. I mean, I even have proof of it in my pockets, but I don't want to show nobody because it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So, I don't even buy my shoes because I don't want to waste no money, so I can just put everything towards making my mom's life better. And that's all I'm trying to do. I ain't got no time to go out. I ain't got no time to buy, not even clothes for me. This was handed to me. But yes, ma'am, I really appreciate the council for the time, and, hopefully I can get this done pretty quick.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any discussion or questions? A
Mayor,
motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented.
Second. There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5750. Next item.
The renewal of the conditional use permit for Taboo Bar and Grill.
Thank you.
We added the condition about the licensed security officer as discussed during our workshop, and then we're asking for you to consider an additional condition about the parking, not to charge for parking.
Okay,
And we're recommending a 1-year permit.
okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Are there any questions or discussion?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion as presented for approval.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5751. Next item.
It's an ordinance, a zoning ordinance amendment to the neighborhood commercial zoning category to not require businesses like banks, mortgage companies, and insurance and real estate companies to have to get a conditional use permit. They will be permitted uses, and so this will streamline the process for those types of permits in that zoning. So it's our efforts to streamline our process for commercial permits.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Or this amendment? Are there any questions?
I just have a question, Mr. Cervantes. When it comes when are you gonna know when a business is gonna come in if they're not gonna come and apply for anything? There's no way of the city finding out.
So they're supposed to come in for a business license.
Oh, okay, so you'll just
Yeah,
have
so
the
that's when we make him get a conditional use permit if
So it'll
you're-
just be the business license from now on?
Yes, if that's the zoning or general business district, if it's that type of business, it will be, they just have to comply with the building and fire codes and you're good to go.
And do other cities have something comparable to what we're about to do?
Yeah, so in my previous experience with different cities, none required a conditional use permit for that type of business.
Okay,
So
thank
this
you.
this makes it better.
Okay. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the amendment as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5752. Okay, the next item is our consent agenda, and those are items number 20 through 52?
52.
Okay. Ms. Anna, would you read all the items, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Just to have them on record.
Absolutely. The first item,
You want a motion first, Mayor?
that'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion as discussed in our workshop, and we saw it tonight, for approval.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, so there's
The floor is yours, Anna.
Yes,
the
ma'am.
motion and a second to approve the consent agenda as presented, and these items are,
Item number 20, approval of November 12th minutes. Item 21, acknowledge receipt of minutes. Item 22, request by the County of Hidalgo to the use Banworth Gym and Mission Parks and Recreation for the 2026 joint primary and primary runoff election. 23 is approval of resolution number 2021, dedicating certain city-owned land as public right-of-way for the purpose of Taylor Road Phase 1 project. 24, authorization to solicit bids for the purchase of odor control chemicals. 25, authorization to execute first one-year renewal for liquid emulsion polymer. Item 26, authorization to award bid for seal coat pavement services. Item 27, authorization to award bid for striping pavement markings and crack seal services. Item 28, authorization to approve 100% free waiver application for Sherryland ISD Top 10 Banquet. Item 29, authorization to accept grant award from the Office of the Governor for FY26 General Victim Assistance Grant Program. Item number 30, authorization to submit a grant application to United States Tennis Association for the Tennis Venue Services Grant in the amount of $60,000. Item 31, approval of Resolution 2022, authorizing the Mission Police Department to submit an agreement for temporary closure of state right-of-way for the Texas Citrus Fiesta Parade. Item number 32, authorization to release two 2020 Ram 1500 Classic four-wheel drive crew cab tradesman units and one 2020 Ram 1500. Item 33, authorization to submit a grant application to the Texas Department of Transportation for FY27 Commercial Motor Vehicle Grant in the amount of $45,000. Item 34, authorization to submit a grant application to Texas Department of Transportation for the FY27 STEP Comprehensive Enforcement Grant in the amount of $45,000. 35, authorization to submit FY27 grant application for $150,000 to the Texas Department of Transportation. Item 36, authorization to accept grant funds from the Texas Department of Transportation for FY26 Impaired Driving Mobilization Grant. Item 37, authorization to accept grant award for FY25 from Best Friends Animal Society Foundation in the amount of $10,000. Item 38, authorization to enter into mutual aid agreement between City of Mission Fire EMS and Lone Star Ambulance for EMS provider services. 39, approval of second amendment to interlocal agreement between City of Mission Fire EMS and Hidalgo County Office of Emergency Management for emergency medical services. Item 40, authorization to finance a 2500 HD 2026 Chevy Silverado and a 2026 Chevy Silverado, both units fully equipped from DMM Commercial Leasing, and this is financed for a total of 5 years at a cost of $34,1845 for 5 years. Item 41, approval and authorization via interlocal agreement to pay the FY25-26 radio subscription to Rio Grande Valley Communications Group totaling $90,000 and to ratify the police department portion of $65,280. Item 42, authorization to purchase minor equipment to be utilized for our brush trucks from Siddons Martin at an estimated cost of $76,063.58. Item 43, plat approval subject to conditions for Holland Estate Subdivision Phase 3. Item 44, plat approval subject to conditions for the proposed Las Palmas at Benson Palm Phase 1 private subdivision. Item 45, plat approval subject to conditions for the proposed Mission Park Trail subdivision, being a subdivision of Hidden Hills Estate subdivision. Item 46, plat approval subject to conditions for the proposed estates at Bryan subdivision. Item 47, plat approval for Tanglewood at Benson Palm Phase 5 subdivision. Item 48, plat approval Sonoma Ranch subdivision Phase 2. Item 47 is approval of resolution 2021, distributing 64 authorized votes for the election of Appraisal District Board of Directors. Item 50, authorization to acquire and finance a Peterbilt 520 Heil front end loader unit from Rush Trucks from local government section 271 for a total cost of $398,000. 51, approval of MOU between City of Mission and the State of Texas for all special response teams under State of Texas Emergency Management Assistance Teams. And item 52, approval for procession route for Walk with Christ on January 24, 2026 along Conway Avenue from Griffin Parkway to Alton Police Department.
Okay, so all in favor of all the consent items that were just read, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no.
Mayor,
Motion carries unanimously.
May I just say something? I want to thank staff for all the hard, there were a bunch of grants that were mentioned, and Chief is outside. I just want, yes, thank all of y'all for all your hard work and the grants, so much.
Yes. And I'd just like to recognize Mr. Richard Garza that is here. He is on the ballot for our appraisal district, so just thank you for being here, Richard. If you want to come and say a few words, you can.
Thank you, Mayor and City Council members and staff. My name is Richard A. Garza. I am on the Board of Directors of the Hidalgo County Appraisal District. I've been there for decades now, 3 decades, and started when the entity had less than $1 billion in assets. Today, we're proud to say they're about $70 billion in assets in Hidalgo County. And that does not include city halls and schools and universities and things of that nature. In any case, I'm up for re-election again, and I'd ask for your vote and support. And thank you very much for recognizing me.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. Likewise. Okay. Next item, number 53. Mr. Cervantes.
So, this is the Laguna Heights subdivision that we discussed, the zoning. The subdivision has been redesigned, so there are no variances needed anymore. So that's the original submittal, and as you can see, the very short connection to Western Street to the east. So this is the revised submittal. Now it's at 250 feet distance between the entrance and Western Street, which is twice the minimum. And so here you have the before and after, and the after is very, very nice.
Yes.
So we're asking for approval subject to conditions, yes.
Okay. This looks really, really good. So thank you so much for...
It's a work of art on the right.
Yes.
It turned out,
Yes.
really nice.
Thank you. Okay, any questions? A motion?
Mayor, I make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the plat as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously 4-0. Thank you. And the next item is board appointments. That's Ms. Ana.
Yes, ma'am. We had the final list, which is being passed out at this time. These are board appointments. These are terms expired December 31st, 2025, and resignations. On the ambulance board, we're reappointing Mr. Dawson, Mr. Patina, Dr. Melendez, and Mr. Brown. Citizens Advisory Committee, we had a resignation, so a recommendation is to appoint Bernice Mariel Gonzalez, who has expressed interest in serving. Civil Service, reappoint Mr. Guillermo Delgadillo. Keep Mission Beautiful, reappoint Luis Ortega, Cesar Omar Aguilar, and appoint Christy Gonzalez to the vacant position. Parks and Recreation, reappoint Mark Minton and Maggie Guajardo Peña. Planning and Zoning Commission, appoint David Julian Villarreal and reappoint Kevin Michael Sanchez. Sherry Municipal Golf Course, appoint Benjamin Lau and Tom Lee. Spear Memorial Library Board, reappoint Cynthia Leon, Elizabeth Garza, and Perry Ann Huntley. Tax Increment Reinvestment Board, reappoint Dennis Burleson, Hector Moreno, and Albert Chapa, and appoint Dr. Noel Garza to replace Efrain Reina, who resigned from the board. Traffic Safety Committee, reappoint Rodolfo Trevino, Gilbert Salinas, and appoint Orlando Barrera to replace Brandon Lau, who resigned. And lastly, Zoning Board of Adjustments, reappoint Humberto Garza and Dolly Elizondo. And Mayor, we have spoken to everybody that is being reappointed, and they did wish to continue to serve.
Okay. So that's the list. Is there any discussion or motion?
Mayor, I make a motion to approve the board appointments as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the board appointments as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Next item.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Next item is the acceptance of the quarterly report of investments for the quarter ending June 30th and September 30th, 2025, including the interest earned. Acceptance of the quarterly report required by the Public Funds Investment Act, Section 2256.023 of the Texas Government Code on the total investment for the quarter ending June 30th and September 30th. The total activity in the investment balances for the period were $8 million in increases and a total decreases of $6,182,797.59 with a net of $1,817,202.41 for the quarter endings combined June 30th and September 30th, 2025. The total interest earned on all funds year-to-date was $250,298.38. Staff and co-interim city managers recommend acceptance.
Okay, are there any questions?
Mayor, I'd like to approve as presented.
Second. There's a motion and a second to accept the quarterly report of investments as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item is a presentation of the September 2025 budget. to
Yes,
actual.
Mayor, it's a budget to actual report. Basically, this is for presentations only. Due to the size of this report, we're going to be sending out in the Friday email
Memo?
package.
Okay, already. This was just a presentation, so there's no motion for that item. Next item, number 57.
Mayor, Council, Mr. Terrazas. Authorization to submit written notice to the Texas Coalition for Affordable Power stating the city of Mission's intent to exit TCAP upon completion of the current energy procurement cycle ending December 31st, 2027. The city of Mission is currently participating in TCAP under a professional services agreement and a commercial electricity services agreement through December 31st, 2027. TCAP has notified participating members that any entity wishing to discontinue participation in the next energy procurement cycle running from 2028 to 2032 must submit formal written notice no later than December 31st, 2025. Submitting timely notice allows the city to complete the current procurement cycle without penalty while ensuring the city is not included in the TCAP's future electricity procurement. Staff is seeking authorization to issue the required written notice indicating the City of Mission's intent to exit TCAP at the conclusion of the current energy procurement cycle on December 31st. This action does not terminate the existing agreement early and does not trigger early termination damages. The city will continue receiving TCAP services through the end of the current cycle.
Okay.
Mayor, I would like to take this into executive session. I have a question for our attorney.
Okay. We can do that. All right, we'll just go to the next item.
Yes, ma'am. So discussion regarding section 500.06, the City of Mission personnel policy related to vacation leave. So as everybody's aware, this item is presented to allow for a comprehensive review of the current provisions, address any operational concerns or inconsistencies, and determine whether amendments, clarifications, or updates to the policy are warranted to ensure uniform application across all city departments and alignment with organizational needs. So as discussed, this is regarding our vacation policies.
Okay, I'd like to take that into executive as well. So there being no other further business on this agenda, I'll take a motion to go into executive session.
I'll make a motion.
Second. Motion and a second to go into executive session. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Bye, Beto. Oh my God, it's on.
Motion to go back into.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to reconvene.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to reconvene. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. I believe that there is no action on the executive session item, so is there a motion to adjourn?
I so move.
Second.
Motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Number
50.
The TCAP.
Yes, the TCAP. And then we have to table. So we haven't taken a vote yet.
No,
So I'm going to move to item number 57.
Set aside that motion.
Good call. I'm setting aside the motion. So the item 57 was the authorization to submit written notice to Texas Coalition and Affordable Power, Inc. In reference to the intent to exit the TCAP. Is there a motion?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion as recommended by staff.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to move forward with the exiting the TCAP program. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries 3-0. And the next item, 58, can I have a motion to table?
I motion to table item 58 related to the vacation policy.
Second.
Their motion is second to table item 58. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously 3-0. And now the motion that's on the floor is to adjourn the meeting. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Thanks, JP.